Hello, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you the rest of the Pokemon, all the Pokemon that I have drawn, that is within this book, including the new Pokemon, one that I have recently drawn. And also, I do have Discord now, and if you have any fan art of any of my OCs that you want to send me, send in my Discord server down in the description below, please. Okay, let's continue. First Pokemon of this book is Cheeselock. I don't know if you can see it, but there he is. He is electric and ghost. The next Pokemon is Oddtard, which is based of Isotari in all her for characters. There they are. The main typing is Fairy. Each type. This one is normal. This one is Psychic. This one is Fire, and this one is Dark. But they're all fairy types as well. So they're two types, but one of their typing is fairy type. So yeah. The next Pokemon is based off of Candy from reality. Here, and this Pokemon is also fairy type, and it is Cookie Cane. Okay. Next is Flashback, the rock crystal Pokemon, which is a dark rock Pokemon. Next is Inkho, a ghost and poison type, based off of the Inkling from a friend of mine. The next Pokemon is an Inku Pokemon, which is based off of Inku himself and his Inkling, which is Inkhead, which is also ghost and poison. Then there is Bathroom. I don't know if he will be like an actual Pokemon in my Pokemon region, but someone asked me to make a buff mushroom Pokemon, which I did. Don't know if it's going to be in my Pokemon region, but no. The next Pokemon is Pikachu, which is a grass type Pokemon. It's the hybrid Pokemon. I don't know why they asked me to make this, so I made it. Don't know if this one will also be in my Pokemon range, but okay. The next Pokemon is Squirtle. Rock Electo. I tried to make the Goliath Beetle Pokemon, which will be in my Pokemon region, which is the first bug Pokemon in my Pokemon region, which is a bug and rock type Pokemon. He will obviously going to be in my Pokemon region because I need a bug type Pokemon. Well, new bug type Pokemon. Well, which will be in the hot run of the Pokemon region. Next is Zombie Beef. This is a zombie lamb Pokemon based off zombie lamb from reality, which is a ghost and fairy. Probably going to be in my Pokemon region. Don't know. Right. Excuse me. The next Pokemon is Dorabit. Which is a dark type Pokemon, the dark bunny Pokemon. Based off an OC, Gacha Life character that someone sent me, a picture of their Gacha Life character that they made, and I turned that Gacha Life character into Pokemon, which I did. This is Pokemon. The next Pokemon is Golbat, the good robot cat Pokemon, which is electric and rock type. There it is. The next Pokemon that I made is a Teleforge Meowth region, which is a ice type, the freezing cat Pokemon, which evolves into the chilling cat Pokemon, which is based off of a friend named Lullaby, or person named Lullaby, who was really my friend, but not. She's Frozen. The the chilling cat Pokemon. Alright, the next Pokemon is Catterbug. The next bug type Pokemon, which is the bug cat Pokemon. He will also be in my Pokemon region. Or maybe he will be in the route one, and the other bug Pokemon that I made is probably going to be in another route. But he will probably be in the route one. Don't know which bug Pokemon that I made will be in route one. Probably the both are. The next Pokemon that I made is based off the Reaper robot. It's based off the robot from Reaper, which is Reaper. The Steel Ghost Pokemon, the Reaper Pokemon. And if you guys want me to make a Reaper video of the Reaper Pokemon that I made, please let me know. Please let me know in the comments down below. And also look in the post because I made a poll of should I make a Reaper lore video of the Reaper Pokemon that I made. Please look for that too. Okay? Yeah. The next Pokemon I'm gonna do is Lagmon. The lagging Pokemon. I just made him because I hate lags. And I was like, I should make a lag Pokemon. And that's what I did. I like Pokemon. Which is electric type Pokemon. Should I make him electric ghost or just a pure electric? Yeah, you know. Please let me know in the comments down below if you want me to make this Pokemon electric ghost or a pure electric. So, next Pokemon that I make was Whispery. The Wisteria Tree Pokemon, which is the Grassberry Pokemon. There he is. Yeah. He's not the starter Pokemon because the previous video I made the starter Pokemon. The starter Pokemon. Next is Demacia, which is the leather demon Pokemon. Attack tap. Next is Fairy, the Potion Fairy Pokemon, which is a fairy poison type. There it is. I don't know if this will be in the Pokemon region, but I made him. Forgot what this Pokemon was based off of. I forgot who I based this Pokemon off of, but oh well. Just had Pokemon that I based off my friends from reality. And also made some Pokemon that are based off VTubers as well. The next Pokemon is Labbit, the Garbunny Pokemon, which is a Steel and Dark type. You will stab you in your sleep. If you don't like the video, and subscribe. If you don't like and subscribe to this video, this bunny will stab you in your sleep. So please like and subscribe. The next Pokemon that I made is the Tommy Fox Pokemon, which is the Teleforge Vulpix, which is the Dark and Steel, it goes in Dark type, which is based off of the zombie OC that I made, which will have a Zombie Fox OC that I made in reality. So yeah, which evolved into the Teleforge Ninetales Pokemon, which is the undead Fox. The Undead Fox Pokemon. which is a ghost, and dark type, which is based off of my vampire character from reality. So yeah. Next Pokemon that I made was Booksy the fairy type Pokemon. The lore book Pokemon, which I decided to make draw because lore stuff. And also, this Pokemon, if he's not into Pokemon reading, he'll be my chat's the mascot for my chat group. My chat. This will be my chat. It'll be a spirit that comes alive. It'll be the Wargiver's embodiment of the Lord Givers. So yeah. The next Pokemon is Trash Spirit, the Steel and Grass type Pokemon. The trash can Pokemon. I based this off of a trash can though, so I saw this trash can that looks really weird, and I decided that I want to make a Pokemon based off of it, and this is that Pokemon. So yeah. The next Pokemon is that I draw with Rocket Teddy. The Rocket Bear Pokemon, which is a Steel Fairy type, which is based off the Rocket Bear sticker from reality. So yeah. Next Pokemon is Cooking. The Cookie Dog Pokemon, which is the fairy type. So yeah. It's basically a cookie dog Pokemon. It's basically a cookie dog. Then Shark Fairy, the Hammerhead Shark Pokemon, which is a fairy one type. It's a big hammerhead shark. I don't know how to make sharks, but yeah, here we are. The next Pokemon is the legendary Pokemon, Finos, the Steel Fire Pokemon. Here's one of the legendaries. Then the next legendary is Slugcan, the Rustic Can Pokemon, which is also a Steel and Poison legendary Pokemon. The next legendary Pokemon is a Steel and Flying, which is Spinning, the Plane Pokemon. The next Pokemon is the mythical Pokemon, Texman Pokemon, which is Ghost Tax, which is based off the Texman from Hebo, which is electric and it goes an electric type. Ta-da! The next Pokemon is also a Reaper Pokemon, which is a Spiped, the Rock and Ghost type, which is the Ice Healing Pokemon, with a mouth that looks like the spitter creature from Repo. I don't know if I should make that spitter thing into a Pokemon or an item. The poll is in the post as well. For if I should have the spitter creature turn into a Pokemon or an item. I'm very confused on that. The next Pokemon. Oh wait, this guy will evolve into Rockhead, the floating head Pokemon, which is based off the floating head in Repo, which is Rock Ghost Pokemon. Yep, okay. Next Pokemon is based off the Little Gnomes from Repo, which is Numerex. which is the first fossil Pokemon in my Pokemon region, the Garden Gnome Pokemon, which is also a Rock and Ghost Pokemon. Yay! Just look at the rock head. The next Pokemon, which evolves into the Broken Gnome Pokemon, which is Gnomosaurus, which is also a Rock Ghost Pokemon. The next Pokemon that I made is based off the clown item in Repo that once you patch it up, explode, which is Bloomtown. So this Pokemon is named Bloomtown, which is a second fire type. Obviously fire because it explodes. There it is. And then evolves into Honler, which is a second fighting type. And it's the clown Pokemon. The next Pokemon is I based it off Mr. Beast item, which is Twice Beast, which is an electric and poison type, and it's based off the Beast Labs item. So there we go, Beast Labs, which evolves into Plasma Beast, which is also electric poison, and also Mr. Beast Pokemon. There we go. Next is a Pokemon that I made that is this Pokemon I made is Pokemon I made that I'll show you next. It's based off of a potion that I have, well, a potion model that I have with a slime in it with a Pokemon that looks like it's been fossilized. So I based it off of that, which is Fossil. The potion of Fossil Pokemon, which is the rock and poison type. Which, for its abilities, it reaches inside its body to grab out of any fossils that it has in it and hands it over to you. Which could be any of the fossils from any of the different regions, including this region of the. I did create a gnome Pokemon, which is this guy, which will have a Pokemon, which will have a fossil item for it, but I don't know what it will look like yet. So yeah. The next Pokemon is the Water Starter, which I made in my previous video. Here it is. Which evolves into him and into him. The next starter is the Fire type starter. There he is. Which evolves into him. Into him. Which is the I made more videos on him on the starter one. He's the next starter, which evolves into this guy, into this guy. And the next Pokemon that I made is Fingos, which is based off a friend from your phone named Wolfier's Luke. And here it is, which is the Ghost and Number type Pokemon. Oh, ta-da! The next Pokemon I made is actually a Pokemon that I recently made. It's one of the few Pokemon that I originally made that I had to redraw again, which is one of my favorite Pokemon that I have drawn, along with just like the second Pokemon that I draw next to the very first Pokemon, which is this guy, which is Duel. I have him on stand-up, by the way. He's the Mouse Swallow Pokemon. And it's Steel type. Or still the Number type. I should probably, but Steel type, obviously. So yeah. Next Pokemon is based off a VTuber. So now I think the rest of these Pokemon that I'm going to show you are going to be based off the VTubers. Yeah, which they are. This is Hudlin, the Dark and Fairy type, the Honey Goblin Pokemon. The next Pokemon that I'm going to show you is based off of another VTuber that I just saw that looks like a fairy, but it's not. It's actually a dog person who looks like a fairy, so I made her into a fairy dress. These next two Pokemon, I don't have the names for them yet, but here's the first, the starting Pokemon, which is Fairy Grass, and it's the Fairy Dog Pokemon. Here they are. Please give them a name in the comments down below, including their evolved form, or just this guy. It's a Fairy Steel. The other one is Fairy Grass, which evolves into Fairy Steel, and it's also a Fairy Dog Pokemon, with its wings being gears. There you go. Then the next Pokemon is the Buff Pokemon. Yay! Here is Pipe, which is a air fighting type. It is the Buff Pokemon. Here it is. It will gain the dark types when it learns the move Bite, which is evolves into Dog Buff. The Buff Pokemon, which is a fighting dark. Here it is. And that is all. The Pokemon that I have drawn so far. See you in the next video. Bye.